Hi book lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen, and today I'm going to be doing a Pick It For Me Next video. Okay, so this is actually something new I'm going to try, and if it goes well I might do it again in the future. But I thought it would be kind of a fun form of my Pick It For Me challenge that I do every 2 months. I do on my Goodreads group, David Estes fan group, and we do I'm in charge of the challenges, and we do a Pick It For Me challenge where you pair up partners and they get a wish. They have a list of books that you can pick from them, and you pick as many books as they want you to, and they read those books within the 2-month period. So it's kind of a fun way for, if you don't know what to read next, someone else will pick your reads for you. So I'm going to do a version of that today with you guys. I have here 5 books that that I want you to choose from for me. I'm going to do this in May. My April TBR is pretty full, but I'm going to let you pick a book to read for me, and I will read it in May. So I'm going to talk about the 5 books here. All 5 of these I'm really would like to read. I picked them all off of my TBR shelves. Most of these I've had a while. So I'm in the mood to read any of these. So I'd like you to pick one for me to read in May. You can just vote below in your comments which book you pick. And the majority is the book that I will read in May. And we'll see how this goes. If it goes well, I will do this again in the future because I think it's kind of a fun thing to do. So the books are as follows. I have Princess Academy by Shannon Hale. I've had this book forever, and I have not read it yet. And I actually just got it signed, so I may be kind of in the mood to read this. I don't know a lot about this, except it's about an academy where girls train to be princesses. I'm sure there's a really great plot to it. I've heard amazing things. This is more MG kind of fantasy, I guess, but I've heard great things about this, and I would really love to read it. Next, I have Everything, Everything by Nicola Yoon. I recently read The Sun Is Also a Star and adored it. Like, I loved it. I have heard a lot of mixed reviews on this one, that there are some things in here that the representation isn't necessarily the greatest, but I still do want to read it because I loved her. The Sun Is Also a Star. And I've had this book since it released. I keep meaning to read it, and I haven't yet. So yeah, I would really like to read this. It's supposed to be a pretty cute contemporary romance. Then I have The Lux by Anna Godbertson. This is historical fiction. I think a little bit of fantasy, maybe a little bit of steampunk involved. I don't know a lot about it other than it's YA historical fiction, and it's supposed to be a really good series. So I've had this on my shelves forever, and I have not picked it up yet, and I don't know why. Then I have The Program by Suzanne Young. I have not started this series yet, although I own most of the books in it now, and I have most of them signed because I met the author last year. But I have not read this. This is a sci-fi dystopian, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know a lot about it, except that I really want to read it. I've heard really good things about it. So yeah, this series has just been sitting on my shelves. I don't know why I haven't picked it up. The reason I haven't picked these up, I think, is just because I have so many books. And then I have Truth Wish by Susan Dennard, which I love. Susan Dennard. I haven't finished her steampunk zombie series, Something Strange and Deadly. I've only read, I think, the first book in that trilogy, and I really do need to finish it. But this fantasy is supposed to be really good. I've heard really great things about it. I love witches. I love fantasy. So, and then the second book is out now too. So I really need to get on this series. So those are your choices. So I'll flash through them really quick again. So we have Princess Academy, Everything, Everything, The Lux, The Program, books everywhere, and Truth Wish. So those are the 5 books I want you to pick from. So go ahead and just leave a comment below which book you want me to read in May. And like I said, the most votes, I will read that book in May, and I'll do a review on it. And yeah, this will be all kinds of fun. So yeah. So like I said, leave those comments below. I hope everyone has a good day. I will talk to you later. Bye.